Rishi Sunak has been Prime Minister for a month now, and compared to the first month of Liz Truss as Prime Minister and the last month of Boris Johnson as Prime Minister, and neither very long back, this has been a remarkably steady period. Rishi Sunak has said all the right things, he's done all the right things, he's taken on Labour strongly in Parliament. He's had a very successful and strategic visit to Kiev, a very impressive one to G20 in Bali. Above all, he's begun to undo the damage caused by that infamous mini budget of Liz Truss's government. He's produced a financial policy statement that has begun to balance the books. It's all looking promising so far. But of course, these are early days, and the big challenge is what the Conservative Party itself can do, not just Rishi Sunak, and there is a difference there. Rishi Sunak remains popular for the position of Prime Minister, but that cannot be said of the Conservative Party. It won't help if Sunak is ahead of Keir Starmer, the Labour leader, in the polls, but if the party itself falls behind, as it has begun to do. A recent survey by Ipsos suggests that only 26% would vote for the Conservative Party. 62% do not like the party. Rishi Sunak has been saying all along in the campaign that he had leading up to the election for the post of Prime Minister that the Conservatives have never won a fifth successive election. This would be history in the making if it does, and he knows that it's going to be a hard haul, and he's trying to come up with the policies that appear promising, and certainly that would carry some appeal, such as that on illegal migrants. But of course, the big issue is the economy, and while he may have the right policy, there's that much he can do and very much more that he can't. The economy is sliding into recession. The Bank of England says this will get worse over the next 2 years, which brings us to the next election. Also, we are seeing that taxes have been rising, interest rates have been rising, inflation is rising very, very severely all the time. And all the time is the opponents within the party are waiting. At the moment, they are quiet because the whole process of rebelling has exhausted the Conservative Party. All that turmoil cannot be repeated endlessly. No one has stamina for it anymore. But Boris Johnson certainly is waiting in the wings. He has said that he will lead the party into the 2024 elections, and he is very popular with Conservative Party members. He may well get that nomination or the equivalent of that in the UK Labour and Conservative parliamentary system. The issue now for Rishi Sunak is how well he can control the economy, or how much he can limit the damage that is being done because of the worsening economic situation, to then lead the party and himself into another spell in government.